Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome back to Men Hall Thursday. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
No
Pretty
complaints
good.
yet.
So we're down John and Jory tonight, but that is okay. I think OSP you're gonna miss next week, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So recap this week. Thane, you want to try to give us a recap?
Oh, recap. We met started off in the city. We talked a little bit, then we went and informed the mayor about what we found out at the Goblin Camp, about the orcs invading, how they plan to do it, and we got tasked with going to the capital to try and get the Arby's help, or at least let them know. And then we did a little bit of shopping. My character met a blacksmith who's very important. Received a gift, spear or javelin of returning. And then we started on our way. And we ran into not one but two fights, I believe.
Yep.
And we finished our walk and I don't think we rested yet. I think Bacchus healed us up to full again.
Yeah, and you guys are camped up. Go ahead and take an inspiration if you don't already have one. That was a good recap. Yeah, so you guys haven't rested for the night yet. You're coming off of those battles and sitting around the fire. Are there any conversations or anything that you would like to have before we start resting for the night?
Yeah, did I find any bugs?
Oh yeah, with that 17, can you roll me a d4?
Sure. One. Damn it.
Okay, so 2. You were able to find 2.
Yay.
Yeah,
And can I sustain my bug collection with a good berry every day?
Yes, you may.
Is that enough? Perfect.
You guys are watching as this big Loxodonian elephant is running around with a bug net, trying to capture bugs like he's playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and he's like way too into it as well. You can see.
You should be able to see it now. Let me know if you can.
It's like watching him run around in fast forward mode.
Okay, I'm gonna get copyrighted. All right, if that's the extent, so are we setting up watches for the night?
Sure.
Rasmus will take the last one.
Okay.
Rex will take the first one.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, Bacchus is gonna meld into stone for the night
Okay.
if he can find anything big enough to do that.
Yeah, I'll allow you to meld into stone instead of praying at the tree this time. Sir Valiant, are you going to be taking a... Sir Dinnigan holds the flap open. At this point, he's expecting you guys to walk into his tent.
Yeah, why not? Valiant will step into his tent. Up to his room.
Wait, Brexit.
Well, yeah.
Do you even know about the tent?
No, I do not. I do not think so. I haven't had the time to watch last session's
No, this is like
stream.
several sessions ago, but Valiant actually waves to you, Brex, to come into Sir Dinnigan's tent, and from the outside, it does not look like it's going to hold all three of you. It is ridiculous. And when you pull the flap back and step in, You step in to a mansion. There's a big foyer that you step into with like staircases that go up on either side of the room in a semicircle that meet at a landing, and then staircases go up from that to a top floor. There are servants in here carrying around platters of food, bottles of wine. Some are dusting statues. And Sir Dinnigan says, "Welcome to my tent."
Oh, so Dan, it's amazing.
Yes, it was a well-kept secret for about 2 nights.
Oh,
The large room between the staircase is mine. That is off limits to you. You may help yourself to some food. You can request things of my servants, but they are conjurations, so they won't speak back or question you in any way. So you can find an empty room with a bed, and that'll be where you sleep.
interesting. Is this some sort of magic?
Yes, very powerful, very expensive magic that I try to keep secret, as this is a family heirloom. But we have some nosy Nancys, and they just had to poke their heads in.
This is outstanding. I I don't think I've ever seen anything this lavish before.
Oh, this is nothing compared to my home back in Brighton. This is roughing it, as they say.
Wow. I would love to see what homeless looks like for you.
Homeless. Oh, you mean like the beggars on the street? No. Oh, no. That is peasant stuff.
Well, so then I will not impede. I am taking first watch, so I bid you a good night. I will see you on the morrow.
Absolutely. I don't stand. And he walks into his room. All right, Razimul, do you go into the tent as well, or?
No, Razimal stays outside.
Okay, you and Yaga find a nice soft patch of dirt.
Yaga's not there.
Oh, it's in the lantern? Well, I
Well,
don't
she's
know.
dead, technically.
Oh, yeah, that fireball.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to dig up that wound. And Boculus is off in a boulder somewhere. All right, Brex, first watch. Give me a perception check.
All right. That is a 22.
Nice. Nothing of note. You can hear the night critters chirping and some owls hooting. It's a clear sky, bright moon. You don't see anything of note.
Awesome.
And when your watch is over, you go to wake up Razimul.
Bird? And he'll kind of tap him.
Yes, can I help you?
It is your watch. I'm sorry, but
Okay, human.
thank you. Yeah, have a good night. And I'll just climb into one of the empty tents.
You don't go into the fancy one.
No, that's his home. I won't impede. My mother taught me better than that. But you will hear light music coming from his tent because he is preparing for an event, so he is practicing.
Yes, Razimul. What do you do on your watch?
He would basically Probably nothing until it's close to daybreak, or to like the green flash of light. And once it gets close to that time, he would be setting up a ritual circle to summon Yaga again.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Ooh, good rolls.
7. As you're walking around the camp, kind of keeping a diligent watch, you swear you see a goblin in the tree down here, spying on the camp.
I will yell at him from a. Well, I guess I'll go like slightly closer to it and yell at him and say, the last goblins we fought, didn't have their lives at the end of the day, so I'd go about your business. And I'll use thaumaturgy to make it louder so he can hear me and probably wake up everybody else.
Yeah, you all hear Razamol as he magically projects his voice and shouts out at the goblin in the tree, who does not move and keeps staring at you intently.
Valiant will gather himself and come outside.
I also said that in Goblin. I don't know if that changes.
Well, then they just
scenario.
would have heard really loud goblin if they don't speak it. Sir Valiant, as you and Brex approach, can you guys roll perception checks?
Yes. $19.
Brex, you are super startled as you see the goblin in the tree that he's yelling at, and you go to reach for your... Do you have a rapier?
I've been muted this entire time, and I'm so upset about it. I have a scimitar. I do not have a rapier.
So you reach for your scimitar, but Valiant, as you approach, and you see where their eyes are cast, you start to get ready and look up too, when you realize that it's just a vaguely goblin-shaped bit of foliage in the moonlight.
Wow. That's that's no goblin.
He'll kind of walk up closer and realize that it's not a goblin and be like, "Sorry, friends. How you say it's long day, long day." And he'll kind of go back to his circle and finish prepping.
Yeah, and you guys go back to bed. A little grumpy. Sir Dinnigan didn't even come out. And the rest of the night passes without incident. And the sun begins to rise, Razamol.
As it peaks or the green flash of light happens, the circle will ignite and Yaga's ashes will reform into Yaga. And calm these buttons. Bring her back to life. I've used it for the day.
Yeah, everybody may mark a long rest.
All right.
Sir Dinnigan does his normal routine where he steps out of the tent in nothing but his bright pink undergarments and stretches. He pulls out his magic mirror, which floats in front of him as he speaks the magic word, and you hear his faithful mirror. Good morning, sir. Handsome as ever. Oh, thank you, Cedric, he says as he stretches and starts to check his somehow still perfectly coiffed hair in the mirror.
Valiant will walk past him and kind of nudge him as he makes his way out of the tent.
Excuse you, sir. Um, who?
Brex wakes up and oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Brex wakes up and kind of yawns and stretches and looks over and sees Sir Den checking himself out in the mirror and go, Sir Den, you don't need a mirror. You're beautiful as always. And kind of like stretches towards the group.
Some people respect beauty. Hey, Sir Valiant.
Valiant just scoffs.
Time to get dressed. Brex, you are, as they say, a real one. I'm sorry if that broke immersion.
I'm living for it. I just was left speechless by the appreciation from Sir Den. I love it. Sir Den's awesome.
Yeah, and then when he reemerges, he is in his golden gleaming armor, long sword on his back. Baculus? After 8 hours of sleep, you are forced from the rock.
And just explode out of it. Nice.
Like right in front of Brex craps his pants.
Yeah, this boulder just gives birth to the lock's head.
Yeah, you just hear good morning, Minho. And then
Brex is gonna stomp his foot and go, Baculus, I'm tired of you popping out of everything.
that was a 5-star stone, my friend. You must try it sometime. 5 stars all around.
Am I to understand you made love to that rock?
Oh goodness, no! It's more like a coffin.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, imagine if you just like buried yourself in the ground. It's very relaxing.
That sounds actually terrifying. But
Yes,
to each their own.
But you don't need to breathe. It's fine. It's totally fine. But I will say, if I'm in the rock and something goes down, yeah, I can't. I won't know something's going down. So,
well, what if a I don't know, some explosion just shattered whatever object you were in? Would you die?
oh no, I would just explode out of it.
Oh.
It might cause me a little bit of pain, but you know, it would be an interesting way to wake up one morning for sure.
Dinnigan leans over to Valiant and goes, "Fucking druids, man."
I know.
It goes back to his bowl of ration for the morning. Apologize.
Yes, do we need rations? I can conjure up some rations. Where do you guys have rations?
I prefer real food to good berry, but if we get desperate.
Lovely. I have 10 rations if anyone needs a ration. That's
I'll
not
take
a
one.
good berry. Awesome. Yeah, he hands it to you. It's just like it's just basically berries inside of a leaf.
Did you pick
And
those berries locally?
Oh no, these are some of these, yes, some of them are famous Loxodonian berries. And I'm not the greatest berry picker in the world, so you might notice like there might be like the occasional pebble included in the bundle of rations. It's like, I recommend you don't eat that one.
Well, I appreciate the effort.
Need one for myself. Anybody else need any bountiful berries?
I'll stick to my bacon, thanks. Breakfast is had. You all begin reloading your kits and your tents back into the carts with the horses, and you start hitting the road south. Who is going to make the survival check to set the pace? Who's leading this pack?
Did Oculus make the last one? I can't remember from last episode.
I think so. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Survival. Here we go. Fucking solid 9.
So you guys are traveling south on the road, and somehow, some way, after an hour and a half of travel, you have ended up back at your camp, and there's a road going south.
Hold
and
on.
Razabul has just
Are we in a forest?
it's not really a forest. There's some trees here and there.
Okay, never mind it.
So you've wasted an hour and a half. Who wants to try to lead now?
Well, I'll give it a go. Can I use my set? Can I sniff? Can I try and sniff the way?
Yeah, if it gives you advantage or something, I'll you use smell.
Perfect.
You're actually using smell to make sure you're not walking towards the fire from last night.
17.
There you go. You guys managed to go, you know what? Maybe if we just walk on the road. Never believe a kinku when he tells you he knows a shortcut. And you guys are making good pace with your horses and carts. It's about 2 hours down the road. And everybody make a perception check.
Can I use scent for this?
This is
Oh my
actually
God. A 5.
sound.
I rolled a
Darn.
1, but I got a +4, so I rolled a 5.
18.
14.
16, I think.
Okay, anybody who rolled above a 13, as you guys are walking down the road, about 60 feet to the right side through the brush and bramble, you begin to hear the sound of footfall, heavy footfall. They're running. And you hear a panicked voice yell out, Jinx! Jinx, where are you? Oh, gods, they're coming. Oh, Jinx, no!
Is this a male or a female voice?
It's a male voice, and it cuts off abruptly.
Friends, I fear someone is in danger.
Most
Yes, and it
definitely.
appears to be something is coming.
You guys hear something ahead? I guess Brex is like far back in the lot, so he just did not see anything or hear anything.
Yeah, you were trying to tune the loot, so you were like...
There you go, that's what I was thinking
You
too.
were zoned in.
Yeah, the horse is just following them on its own accord. I'm just on the horse, just like fiddling with the loot. Love it.
Anybody want to go and investigate?
Yeah. Oculus looks at his imaginary watch on his hand and he's like, I think we have time for this.
Valiant will accompany him.
Rex will follow.
Yeah, as you all begin to make your way and you're kind of making noise as you move through the round, you hear several voices, and they sound like they all cast spells at the same time. And you guys find yourselves in this clearing, and you see spheres of darkness have popped up in front of you.
Well, that's weird.
As we continue, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah,
14.
I've heard her. Oh, no, never mind.
One second, I'm trying to pull up Sir Dinnigan's character sheet here. Roll initiative for him. 20. Nice. And then roll that initiative. All right, Brex, you get to act first.
Um.
Chat says they're
I'm
chat's
not 100% sure.
chat says they're rooting for you.
Oh, thank you. Um. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna. I'm assuming this is a tree right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of squat behind the tree and just keep a lookout. And I'm gonna hold action to like maybe throw a fireball at something if it like kind of like steps out and kind of surprises someone. Because I guess we don't see any enemies. We just see darkness, little bubbles of darkness.
Yeah, it's
Right,
just
okay.
spheres of darkness.
Yep.
A
So I'll hold action with a
fireball or a
fireball.
firebolt?
Oh, the firebolt! I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I need to stop saying it. I'm ready to light somebody. They're getting full force. I'm just no, a firebolt like at the ready, just kind of in my hand, ready to go.
Fireballs and scimitars.
Heck yeah!
All right, next up is Sir Denigan, who's going to tentatively approach the sphere of darkness. And as he steps in, one thing happens first is the bubble of darkness dissipates and reveals a bear trap, and Sir Denigan's going to have to make a dexterity saving throw. 1 second. That's a 3. He failed. So he steps into this bear trap and triggers it and takes 9 plus 3, so 12 damage. This is why I hate DMPCs, and I wish you guys would have left him behind. I'm sorry. Razamol, you're up next.
Seeing what Sir Denigan did, I will take out one of my javelins and I will just poke the orb and see if anything happens.
On the one closest to you? So you step
Yeah.
up to here and you poke a spear in?
Yep.
How far? Does your body touch the sphere or just the spear?
I would be holding the spear, so however that would work.
I'm asking if your body crosses the darkness in any way.
No, just the spear, sorry.
Okay, nothing happens.
Hmm. I will cross the threshold and see what happens.
So instead of sticking your hand in, you're going to take the last step in.
Yeah.
Okay, dexterity saving throw DC 12, please.
Natural, or not natural, dirty 20.
Nice. So you catch the bear trap as the darkness disappears and avoid stepping into it. But that is a bear trap that is armed right in front of you.
All right. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Bonus actions?
No, but I'll take an extra step back from it.
Okay. Yaga gonna do anything?
No, she's just following along, kind of just watching.
Okay. Sir Valiant.
All right. I'll move up. Now summon my echo. I'm sorry, well, he considers it to be a wraith. And I'll have my wraith walk into the shadow.
Your wraith steps in. Is hit with something and dissipates.
Oh. I'll I'll end my turn there.
You heard the shing of a swinging blade. I'll give you that much.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay. If that
Can I ready in action?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, already in action. Already an attack.
Okay. Oculus.
Yeah, but probably the first time you see like real anger in Boculus's eyes as he sees bear traps. He's like, "How could you set such perilous traps?" And he transforms into his trusty war ostrich.
There it is.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna just run headlong into this one.
Make a dexterity saving throw. DC 12.
Okay. That's 17 plus 1, 18.
Okay. As you cross the threshold of the darkness, it disappears, and you notice the bear trap and are able to jump over it before it triggers.
Okay, that's 30 feet. So then I'll go into this one.
Okay. Awesome. Only one of them. Okay. Second, pull that up. As you step in and the darkness disappears, does a 15 hit a war ostrich?
Oh yeah.
That is 4 slashing damage as a bandit and his buddy appear, and one of them swings a scimitar with his held action.
Okie dokie. That's all I got. Action was to transform.
Okay.
How much did you say? 6?
4 slashing
4.
damage.
Okay.
And then now it's the one beside him's turn. He is going to swing out. That's an 18 to hit again for 4 more slashing damage.
Okay.
Rex, back up to you. Actually, did you want to shoot off that firebolt?
I was just about to say, I'm gonna like as they like slash and slash. Firebolt is gonna come over the ostrich shoulder and hit the one on his right. So I'm gonna roll for that really quick. 18
18 hits.
for 3 damage.
Okay, damage is damage.
All right.
That was your held action, and now it is your turn again.
All right. I'm probably going to firebolt again on the right one as well.
Okay.
22
Definitely.
and a 14. There we go.
He is dead.
Absolutely. And I will use my bonus action. Oh, no, I don't think you're that hurt. Never mind. And you're in your form, so you're fine. I'm going to end turn there.
Okay, next up is Denigan. You must make a strength saving throw to open it up. A 17 is enough. So he has used his action to get his leg out. And he goes... for entirely too long like Peter Griffin, and that ends his turn.
Oh, yes. I'm such a big Family Guy fan. I go to sleep to it every night, so that has made my day.
This fog up here, let me get the eraser, disappears on its own as the Bandit Lord begins to move. He gets 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moves here. And he is going to throw a dagger at nobody. He actually can't see through that darkness. So, actually, you can see Razamol. Razamol, here comes a dagger. But I don't think a 7 hits you,
No.
and I don't think a 13 hits you.
Nope.
Okay. Now it is your turn, Razamol.
I had a javelin in my hand. I'm gonna throw a javelin. I'm gonna
Hell
throw two
yeah.
javelins, actually. Whoops, something. 16 to hit for the first one.
On the Bandit Lord,
Yeah,
16 just hits.
cool. And then higher. So that is 10 damage. I think. I don't know if it's. Is that just my modifier? Yeah, strength. Okay, yeah, it's a 10 because I get +2 for damage for thrown weapons.
Okay.
The second one, oof, 5 damage.
Awesome.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. The fog that the echo had gone into disappears as this bandit begins to move. And on Yaga.
Okay.
And I need you to make an opposed athletics check as it tries to shove Yaga back into the bear trap.
Athletics. Does she get to make a dex save acrobatics since she's defending? Or however that works.
Yeah, I'll let you make it athletics check if you want. He rolled a 7 though, so DC's not very high.
Her dex is a +4. That's the only reason I'm asking. Oh, that just meets it. It's a 3 + 4. So I don't know who wins there.
My bad guys always win on a tie.
Gotcha.
But it's only 5 feet, so she's only 5 feet closer, and he steps forward.
Oh, he was shoving her. I thought he was grappling. My bad.
No, he was shoving. I did that. Valiant, you are up.
All right. Seeing the bandit lord, Valiant was gonna try to make his way over.
Yeah.
He's gonna summon his echo here. And he's going to try to attack through his echo.
Absolutely. That
17
hits.
hit. Excellent. 8 bludgeoning. Gonna attack again. That's a 10 to hit.
That misses, unfortunately.
Okay, he'll end his turn there.
All right. Now is that bandit up on the war ostrich. He's going to take another swing. I don't think a 12 hits it, does it?
Oh no, 12 hits.
Max damage 7 slashing.
Okay.
Now, from the top of the map, a woman in red robes appears in this darkness as she takes a few steps forward. And I am going to need... Actually, she's got to step forward further than that. 15, 20. 25, 30. Yeah, now she's got the line of sight. I'm going to need Sir Denigan and Brex to make dexterity saving throws as she throws a fireball.
Because I'm behind the tree, do I get any advantage?
No, it's a 30-foot
Oh, no.
sphere of flame.
Gotcha.
It spreads around corners.
You said, dexterity? I think you said.
Yep, spell save DC is... Where is the spell save? 14.
I have a 21.
Awesome. Sir Denigan passed as well, so you guys will take half damage. So 12 fire damage to you and Sir Denigan as the fireball explodes. And Boculus, you are up.
All right, let me attack this fella with a claw. That is not enough. And then use my skittish to bonus action disengage. And try to run to this smoke.
Okay, now when you do that, a bear trap does reveal itself, but there is a very injured gnome who looks like he's barely holding on to life, trapped in it, with a
okay.
few crossbow bolts in his back.
All right. I'm going to lower my beak in respect and climb over him. And end here.
Okay. To be clear, he is not dead. All right, now we have this sphere of darkness that disappears. This bandit is going to move up on Razamol and make a scimitar attack. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. The one beside him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Might as well get 30. That way you're truly flanked. Makes a scimitar attack. 17 to hit.
Nope.
Nice. Okay. This sphere of darkness disappears. As a bandit reveals himself, and he's going to make a crossbow shot at you, Valiant.
All right.
I don't think an 18 hits you, though.
It does not.
We are back up to the top. Brex, you are singed.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is as he's like standing next to the tree, I guess it just singes his whole sleeve and kind of burns his arm. So he's kind of holding his arm and he steps out and 5, 10, 15, 20. I am going to firebolt this bandit right here.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit.
14. Let me get down to him. Does hit.
Okay. That is a 15.
He's dead.
Sweet. Then as my bonus action, I am going to, let me make sure I can reach you. I can, perfect. I'm going to use one of my Bardic Inspiration on Razamol. So, a little information about my Bardic Inspirations. You now can use them for a damage roll And or not and, but or you can use them for when someone is attacking you. You can add the roll to your AC. Just to let you know.
Cool.
That's a hell
Yes,
of a feat.
sir. So I will
Um,
play a really nice strum, and you see a really very faint purple music note kind of float towards Razimul and kind of enter his body.
What's that? What die is it? Is it just a D6?
I think it is a it is a D8.
Okay, cool. Heck yeah.
All right, as your turn comes to an end, Sir Dennigan looks angry, pulls the longsword off his back, and he has 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Not quite close enough, but he will use his dash to get in. And I might as well use his action surge to go ahead and get his 2 longsword attacks. First one, 24 definitely hits. Let's see if it's even necessary. No. He rolled 15 damage, so that bandit is now dead. Right, that ends Sir Dennigan's turn. Next is the Bandit Lord, who is going to first swing out his 2 scimitar attacks. He doesn't have any allies near him. Okay, actually he has a longsword. My bad. He gets 2 longsword attacks and a dagger attack. Okay, so he gets 3. So the first one is going towards the Echo. 15 doesn't hit, so he will swing his longsword at the Echo again. 22 definitely hits, so the Echo is dismissed. Just move it over there for now, and he will make his last dagger attack at the War Ostrich at advantage for flanking. That is a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
It does. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 2d4. 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And Razimul, you are up.
Also, before I continue, I said it correct, but I forgot to mention something. If you use it to bump your AC, it uses your reaction. So from that point on, it categorized that you use your reaction to use that bardic inspiration. Sorry.
Wow.
Yaga will move up 1, and I will attack this dude twice at advantage
Go
with my
ahead.
javelin. Or I mean my spear. First attack. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Second attack. I'm attacking with green flame blade, not, but it's using my spear, and then the 15 to hit for the second attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep forgetting that. That's how I have to do it. All right. I'll roll the 2 green flame blade damage. 1 and ooh, oh, that's a 6, not a 9. 7 fire damage. And then 5. Oh Jesus. 14 piercing damage.
Yeah, he's dead. You probably could have attacked them both, but since you laid it both into one, he is dead.
Oh, good. That was 5, 10, 25, 30. She will get Yaga will get behind the bandit and she will attack. At advantage. And she gets a +6 to her bite attack. She gets a dirty 20.
Heck yeah.
It's just D6. That's 4 damage total.
4. All right, that bandit takes 4 damage.
And that is it.
All right, that bandit's dead, Sir Valiant.
All right. Valen will approach this bandit lord, and as he approaches,
Absolutely.
he'll say, "I suggest you all give up. It's not looking so good for you." That was his free action, I guess. To you can do that, right? Free action to try to talk to the.
Yeah.
Okay. And he'll summon his echo back, and he'll attack this bandit lord. Advantage.
All right.
15.
15 misses.
All right. Try again.
As he deftly steps to the side of your swing and laughs at your offer.
All right. That is a nat 20.
Hey.
Nice.
I had to say
Dodges
something.
the echo as the guy behind him fucking smacks him in the back of the head.
I'm just gonna. I don't know why Team Gunna does that, but I ignore that. That is 28 bludgeoning, and I'm gonna use Unleash Incarnation
Okay.
to have my echo attack.
Yep. He is bloodied.
Wait. That is 26.
That hits.
12. Yeah, 12 bludgeoning. Fuck, I guess I action surge.
Hell yeah.
Attack with advantage again. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
All right, here you go again. 30-20.
That hits.
All right. 12 bludgeoning. And I'll end my turn there.
All right. Next up is her. War Ostrich, you could go ahead and make an opportunity attack as she steps back. 10.
That's 12.
Nope, no, 12 just hits.
Okay, that's 2d4s plus 2. 6 damage.
Okay. And she is going to. I need a wisdom saving throw DC 14 from Sir Valiant. I was talking and didn't key up my mic. Sorry.
A 4.
4. I have a question. Do you have the ring of free action?
No, I don't.
Okay, you are held by the whole
Oh.
person. You may remake the save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I will mark her with orange as she is now concentrating on a spell. Baculus, you are up.
I'll just attack this guy. Do I need to move to get it keep advantage since Sir Valiant is held?
Yeah, you'll have to step around him, like towards the. Yep.
Like here.
Try not to step on the little gnomish man.
Try very hard. 2d20s. That's 16.
Yep, that hits.
Lovely. For 7.
Somehow, to all of your guys' disbelief, the ostrich kills the bandit lord.
Just rips his throat out.
Nice.
And then
No, I'm just kidding.
bonus action dash. Actually, I
Okay.
don't think I need a dash, but bonus action
Yeah.
dash behind her.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, we got bandit on Sir Denny, who's gonna swing a scimitar.
Off you do.
15 does not hit. We've got a bandit in front of Razamol, who's going to make a scimitar attack. That's a 14, which I know doesn't hit. And then we got one who's going to, now that you're held, going to definitely shoot at you, Sir Valiant. Natural 20.
Wait, does my armor still allow me to not get crit?
Yeah, but it's still a hit.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that.
So that is a 3 piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, big bad bandits. And we are back at the top with Brex.
All right. Rex is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What he is going to do is
I'm gonna give Sir
Fire.
Dinnigan his hit points back because I forgot that bandit's dead. Haha. Anyways, go on.
Is this bandit up here? Is he at an elevation?
Yeah, that's slightly up.
Gotcha. Okay, whoops, I did not mean to. Okay, I will not go for him. I will throw a fireball at the bandit in front of Razamol.
Yeah, you're gonna throw a fire bolt.
Bolt! Ah, sorry. Yes, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right. And then it is a 19 for damage.
Yeah, he dead.
And then I will turn around and cast Healing Word as a bonus action on the little gnome sitting there with the bear trap on him and the arrow in his back.
So you heal him how many hit points?
It is 5.
Yes, so he comes to conscious. Oh, Jinx, where's Jinx? Where's my daughter? Where is she? Ah! And he just starts screaming as he looks down at his mangled leg in a bear trap.
We don't know where your daughter is, but just stay calm.
And that brings up Sir Dinnigan, who is going to charge up the hill using half of his movement. 15, so he can only get here. I guess he's going to dash up to that bandit. He doesn't have another action surge, so Razamol, you are up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna use Zephyr Strike and like a ginormous burst of wind. I'm gonna go from here all the way up to here.
Nice.
And I'm gonna attack her. So if I use a bonus action first level spell, I can still use a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will Green Flame Blade her twice at advantage. Oh god. First one is a dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
Second one, 18.
Hell yeah.
All right. For the spell, I did it twice. Do I just get the Zephyr Strike once, or is it on both attacks? If I'm concentrating on it,
It's the first.
Advantage either way.
Yeah,
it's just one or the other. It's
Yeah.
not both.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
both.
Gotcha. All right. Here's the Zephyr Strike damage. So 3 force damage. 7 flame damage. And the spears. 4, 9, so 13 and what did I say? 7, 8, 21, or what did I get?
Okay. I need to make a couple concentration saves for her. A nat 20 on the first one. And 24 on the second. Okay, so she remains concentrating on her spells. Did that end your turn?
Yes. I forgot to have Yaga do her thing, but that's okay. I missed it.
That's fine. Sir Valiant,
Right.
your turn ends. Actually, no, I guess you could command your echo around. You are only restrained, you're not like paralyzed.
I don't have to make a roll or anything.
That's at the end of your turn. You remake your wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, I have my echo try to. Actually, can my echo throw a javelin?
No, I believe echoes need to make melee attacks.
Wait, is he under hold person?
Yes.
That is paralyzed.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought it was just restrained. Nope, you're right, it is paralyzed. Damn. I thought it was just restrained. Nope. Unfortunately, go ahead and make your wisdom save. Thank you guys for
Right.
catching that.
That was also 23 damage total. I don't know if you got that.
Unfortunately,
What I
you
said.
are still held, Sir Valiant.
All right. My echo cannot do anything, right?
Nope, not when you're paralyzed. I thought it was only restrained. It's my bad. I
Alright.
should know better. Saturday cast that spell on me enough.
All right, well, that's it for me.
You try to forget it. You try to put it out of your mind.
Okay, she is going to Misty Step into the trees. And then use her movement to try and run away.
Is there a range to her spell for hold person, or
No, as long as she maintains concentration, that will hold. So what I will allow you guys to do, because there's still another bandit on the board. We're gonna say Sir Dinnigan's gonna kill him next turn. That's fine. Does anybody want to try to make a ranged attack to stop her as she's running away?
how far away is she right now?
I will. My firebolt is 240 foot range. So
Okay,
I will gladly throw a firebolt at her.
go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt you, Devin. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Because as long as I keep the concentration up,
Does
on
a
Zephyr
dirty
Strike, I
20
can-
hit?
A dirty 20 does hit.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
And I'm going to roll a 6.
Okay. Go ahead and make your shot if you're maintaining your concentration, Razumul.
I can just close. I have 60 feet. If she's more than 60.
She's technically off the map.
Oh, okay. Well, just
I have 120 feet. Can I catch her?
Yeah,
Plus
the
that.
same
I mean, yeah. 120.
I would
foot
like
movement.
to. I want to knock her out, like non-lethal, because she might know some stuff.
So can you move 120 feet? Because
I
that's
can.
what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
can,
got
yeah.
60 feet regular, and then I can bonus action dash for another 60.
She used her bonus action to Misty Step, and then action to dash. So she would be about 110 feet.
We both can get 120.
So I will allow you guys to make the move up to her and make your final attempts to stop her.
All right, well, I'm just gonna. I don't have arms, so I'm just gonna attack her.
Can I use my net on her to restrain her?
You can. We're gonna let the ostrich attack first.
18,
18 hits.
6.
The ostrich kills sorceress.
Silly goose. That's what you get for using bear traps. The ostrich also would like to crush her skull.
Yeah, go ahead. And
I interpose.
as
somehow.
she dies, the remaining darkness disappears. There is another gnome. This one a much younger female gnome. Sir Valiant, you are no longer held.
Awesome.
And the gnome is still screaming as he looks at his mangled leg, but he looks over and sees the girl and goes, "Jinx, my Jinx, make sure she's all right."
Brex is gonna bend down and help pry the bear trap off of his foot.
Yep, that is a strength athletics check.
All right.
DC is 15.
Yaga will go up
Ooh,
to
I got a
the
16.
girl and try to lick
Brex?
her face.
Seeing somebody in need, you gather that bit of extra strength you didn't know you had, and you're able to force the jaws open enough for him to pull his leg free.
Mom strength.
And I'm just gonna like kind of stand him up and kind of slowly walk him towards his daughter.
Absolutely. What is Yaga doing?
Trying to lick her face and see if she. don't know what Yaga sees.
She's breathing, but she is badly hurt. She has several crossbow bolts buried in her, and her breathing is very shallow.
As I walk up with her father, I'm going to level 2 cast Healing Word
Okay, go ahead.
and heal her for 11.
Nice. The lungs inhale deeply as she becomes conscious and begins reaching back behind herself and pulling the bolts from her.
Yaga will help pull them out
Yeah.
as gently as she can.
Absolutely. And the two gnomes stand before you, pretty beaten badly, but thank you so much. I gotta relook at his name real quick. My name is Tink Trill Sparks. This is my daughter Jink Trill Sparks. We're bards, headed to Green Hollow when we were ambushed by these bandits. I don't know what would have happened if you wouldn't have come along.
Oh, it's no worry. I guess talent recognizes talent. I guess I could say. Are you severely hurt? Do we need to do any more aid? Are you?
I could use some more, but I think you've taken quite good care of my daughter. And yes,
Alright.
she does look much more lively as she starts to kind of stretch and rub her shoulder. You healed her to full, but you didn't get him there quite.
Okay. I will. I'll do another level 1 healing word on him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Heal him for 8. Heck yeah.
Now he is back up to full, and he kind of tests his leg and the wonders of magic. Ooh. Well, I think we owe you. And he points to himself and his daughter, and he begins pulling out a coin purse, and it sounds like it's got quite a substantial amount of coin in it. And he begins passing gold around, and each of you can take 25 gold pieces.
Brex will refuse.
So Razimal. I mean, he's not even there right now. He's wherever this other lady is.
Nice. If it wouldn't be too much you wouldn't happen to be heading towards Green Hollow yourselves, would you?
Are we?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am. Yes. You aren't by any chance going to join the competition for the bards there, are you?
Oh yes, me and the daughter here, Jinx, we are the sparkling gnomes.
No way. I think I heard of you. I think so.
Oh, you probably have. We have our smash hit called Woolly Eyed Joseph.
Oh, I've heard some very bad covers of that. Yes. Oh, yes. It's very great pleasure to meet you, and he'll like fully shake his hand.
Oh, well, quite. Thank you. Or I see you have a lute. Are you planning on playing as well?
Absolutely. I'm not as well known as you are, but yes, I'm currently on the way to also join the competition.
Oh, and are these your roadies?
I wouldn't call them roadies. They're just my traveling companions. We've been traveling for a while, and fighting a goblin here and a bandit there, and yes, so they're just companions. They're really great friends. Saved
Yes.
me a time or two.
There are two types of bards in the world: those who adventure and those who sing about it. I never got on the road myself, so best of luck to you. But you are headed in that direction. Perhaps I could offer you each 50 gold pieces to escort us, so we don't find ourselves in this kind of situation again.
I mean, I'm okay with that if everyone else is okay with that.
You see Valiant's wraith kind of come over and meld back with him, and he says, "Yes, that'll be fine. Do you have any idea why they were trying to pursue you, these bandits?"
Well, I'm carrying a significant amount of coin, and this loot, and he pulls his loot off his back, is priceless. I believe these rapscallions meant to rob us. And I may have made that bandit lord fall over in a fit of hideous laughter that he could not break from, and it seemed to make them angry.
Wonderful, and that loot is spectacular.
And it is a polished cherry with fine engravings of floral pattern in it. It shines in the light. It is quite the beautiful instrument.
I will add, it puts mine to shame, good sir.
Oh, I don't know. Yours has a tinge of magic about it.
I will say too, I don't know if this wasn't like a camp or anything. Is there anything else like they had there, or is it just like their dead bodies?
It's just their dead bodies. If you guys would like to loot anything,
Yeah. I'll loot the sorceress.
Oh,
Same.
pocket some stuff.
go ahead and let's do investigation rolls.
Me and Baculus get advantage since we're looking at the same
18.
thing.
11.
Okay, so I will start with her. See if it says she has a quarterstaff.
Oh, lovely.
She is wearing just plain robes. She is a full-blown wizard. You do find her spell book as well, and she has 24 gold, 18 silver, 9 copper.
I'll grab her spell book and say, "Oh, our new friend might like this."
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Um,
If anybody checks out the Bandit Lord, he is wielding a +1 longsword, a +1 dagger, and he's wearing just a breastplate for armor.
Is that
That's
medium or light?
Breastplate is medium, right?
Okay, I would love to have that if anyone does not want it, because poor little Brex has a 13 AC, so I would absolutely
cool
love
with
that. Okay.
Yes.
Is everyone cool with that?
Loxodon skin.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cool.
Loxodon skin is stronger than metal, anyways.
Heck yeah.
I'll take the +1 dagger if nobody wants it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you said that was a
Um,
breastplate? I'm sorry.
Yep, just a breastplate. So there were 6 bandits, so there are 6 scimitars, 6 light crossbows, 6 sets of leather armor. Amongst all of them together, you find another 28 gold, 70 silver, and 14 copper.
So what's that? 34 gold and 1 copper.
Razimul's gonna go around and disarm and collect all the bear traps.
I'm gonna need survival checks for that.
And while he's
How
doing
many
that,
are-
Populus
how
is
many?
gonna stomp all these people's skulls.
What the fuck?
Yep, crush the skulls.
And
Yes.
yeah, like if there's a spot that would be good, he's gonna like, I don't know, chop off one of the arms and write in blood, "Don't use traps," something like that.
Jeez.
As you
Okay.
do that, Rex is going to become very worried for your state of mind and go, Boculus, are you alright, friend?
Actually,
Yes, but
sleight of
first-
hand would be disarm traps. I apologize. So your first trap here is a DC 15 sleight of hand check.
Don't forget you oh, never mind. It's probably over now. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about that. I should have added that to my last damage I did.
Do it.
Ooh. Oh. It was a 12 and I would have met it.
Ouch.
We'll do a 2.
Make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Wow. I'm rolling hot, guys.
You take
Jesus Christ.
8 damage and your arm is trapped in this bear trap. You guys just hear fuck. Look over and see Razimul with his arm stuck in a bear trap.
I'm using my javelin to fucking poke him. I'll put my hand in there. I'm not. Razimul's not that dumb. He has a hunting trap in his thing.
You didn't say that beforehand, so
Fair, fine.
DM's head cannon is canon.
And then come on over covered in blood and offer to help.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a DC 15 strength athletics check to open it up.
Yeah, Boculus doesn't do that, so he'll help you.
I mean, I roll at advantage.
Yeah, so you can roll at advantage.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, yeah, so you managed to open it up with a leg and an arm as Boculus is kind of helping you and get your arm out, but now you have that trap. So you can collect the 2
Yes.
that are disarmed, and if you want to move on to the next one, to try again.
And I'm going to use my javelin, and if it breaks, I don't really care.
Yes, and
Javelin
after
check.
Razimul gets out of earshot, Boculus is gonna mumble under his breath, "Can't let harm happen to best friend."
Yep, so you have so far collected 2 bear traps. Javelins are short. Give me a sleight of hand check.
15.
Hey, that one you disarm and it snaps around your javelin.
Okay. And what was it? Athletics to get it back out? Or
Can
open it?
you roll me a percentile die? Anything lower than, say, 40%, your javelin breaks.
60.
Okay. Your javelin does not break. You collect that trap.
Okay.
2 more. Yep.
Same thing.
Yep. Roll a percentile. Okay. You collect that trap.
Oh, God. Last one. 8.
That is just your javelin breaks, but you still
Okay.
disarm it. Okay, and then you collect the 5th one that the gnome was in. So you have 5.
Bear trap an actual thing in D&D Beyond.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. I was gonna say, I have a hunting
Use that
trap. I
on
don't
a
know if
bear.
that just is the same thing.
Absolutely. So you guys have collected up your loot. You have healed your 2 gnomish friends. You make your way back down to the road, and one of your carts is missing.
Well, shit.
No, I'm just kidding. They're all there. You gotta keep an eye on your horses, though. This is your final warning. Okay. You guys are back on the road, making the final stretch to Green Hollow. Who's leading the pack? And as you guys are going, Jinx and Tink are kind of, practicing and warming up. And he starts singing about how if it hadn't been for Woolly-Eyed Joseph, he would have been married to his betrothed so long ago. But old Woolly-Eyed Joseph came and stole his girl away.
Is this a song he wrote, or is it like a common bard song?
No, that's one of their originals.
Okay, is this the most popular one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think Brex will be kind of singing along with some of the chorus.
There you go. What are you talking about? The whole song is all chorus.
Okay. Well, yeah. He'll just go in and out singing a little bit.
Yeah, that's why it's so popular in the pubs. Everybody knows this. It's the same 20 words repeated over
Absolutely.
and over.
Can I use my scent?
Yes, you can.
Yay. Nat 20.
Oh yeah, you guys are making good time. You're actually moving to the beat, and it's kind of that fast beat. So you guys make good time, and you make Green Hollow just as the sun is setting. You're cutting it close to time, but you did make it in time. And the pub in Green Hollow is bursting with life. There's music being played inside. You hear the voices of what sounds like 100 people. There's a couple standing outside one window, kind of smoking a pipe and talking. And up on the deck, the entrance to the pub, there are 2 bouncers. And Tink and Jinx walk right up. And the guy looks down at a slab of bark in his hand with a parchment on it and goes, "Names. I am Tink Trillspark, and this is my daughter Jinx, and we are the Sparkling Gnomes. And look, I know we're kind of late, but there's a bard in the group behind us who's not going to be on the list, but I've known Astrid for a long time. If you could go ahead and put down Brex, he's going to be competing tonight as well. It's kind of late to be adding names to the list. I understand completely. That is why, and he starts to move his hands, and Brex, you recognize the spell he casts under his breath as the Friends spell. And suddenly the bouncer goes, "Yeah, you know what? For you, no problem." And he writes Brex's name down on the list as a competitor.
Awesome.
Good show. And Tink steps back and he waves for you, Brex.
He'll trot up. I don't know where he went.
Can you not see the map?
Yeah, I see it. Oh, there he is. Okay, I was gonna say I don't remember where he went. There we go.
Yep, you step up there. We got you on the list. You're competing tonight. Your friends will still have to pay the door fee since they're not roadies. So
Gotcha.
they'll have to pay the entrance fee, but you get in for free. Remember, there's a 5,000 gold cash prize. So the second we walk through this door, you're mine. And he gets real serious.
Rex's eyes just go really wide and go. He kind of whispers, "Oh shit."
And they go in.
Rex will walk up and ask well, he'll tell them I'm Brex. And all of these gentlemen behind me are in the band, if you would say. I will pay their fee to get in, if you will.
All right, little bit. It's 2 silver
Cool.
door fee. That's it per person.
Awesome. I will flip a few gold coins his way and be like, keep the change. Dude, trying to act like really cool, but like epically failing.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you step in, you step up to a desk, and there is this. He's a middle-aged man, late middle age. He's kind of got long salt and pepper hair, goatee, and he's looks up from the parchment he's reading. He goes, "My name's Elfric Stormcloak. I'm the sheriff of Green Hollow. If you cause any trouble, you'll end up in jail. Remember, this is Astrid's pub. Be respectful. Don't ask her for an autograph. If you're here to compete tonight, best of luck."
In the middle of him talking, I'm assuming Brex will know who Astrid is from popularity.
Absolutely.
So he's gonna go, Astrid? Are you kidding?
I feel like Brex would know that Astrid. This is like Graceland. Like come into this pub.
Gotcha.
You know, the Mossy Tankard. She retired from being a traveling bard and opened up her own pub. And like this is the Bards pub. You know what I mean? This is where
Gotcha.
This is where bards are discovered and get those memory stone deals.
Okay. Well, then I retract my statement. I will nod and go, well, you don't have to worry about me. Yeah. Thank you so much for your service.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful time. And as all of you step in behind Brex, you all get the same spiel from the sheriff, who, judging by his attitude, this is probably the worst night of the year for him because everybody gets rowdy and crazy and it's a lot of paperwork. But yeah, you guys step into this very busy pub and we are going to go ahead and take a bio break. So
All right.
we will meet everybody at 50 after. See you in a minute. back. All right, so you guys step into this pub. It's loud in here. There's conversations happening all over the place. This is the most people you guys have seen in a pub. The tokens on the board are just representative of things. Just imagine that this place is even more packed than what you see here. There are a couple open tables. And Razimul, if you could give me a perception check as you step in and start to descend these stairs.
Oh my god.
Okay, you don't notice it in anything. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, I'm beelining for the bar.
Absolutely. And behind the bar, there is this beautiful, older, blonde elf. Older on an elf usually means very old, but she carries it well. She's wearing a lot of makeup. She's got this beautiful green, like cocktail dress on, and she is talking to one of the town guards and just laughing and having it up while a cook behind her is kind of preparing what food he can out here. It's mostly vegetables and dry meats and cheeses. Just stuff that can be passed around quickly. And there is a barmaid taking orders, and she steps up to you, Baculus. What'll it be, sir?
Oh, good day. I'll take 5 of your finest ales, please.
5. Okay. And she...
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Then I'll turn around and look for my friends. And I don't think I can see any of them from where I am. Or is this not a wall?
Where?
Like, right here.
That is a wall. Razimul has stepped in. Brex is just 2 stools down from you.
Oh,
Sir Dinius stepped into, and he's taken a spot at a table right in front of the stage because he loves the arts.
Oh, fantastic. So I'd like to tell her that 5 of your finest ales for me and 1 for each of my friends.
Oh, awesome. Will you be starting a tab, or you want to pay as you're ordering?
I could start a tab.
Okay, I just need some collateral.
Absolutely. And just hand her a stack of like 50 gold.
Oh, that'll more than cover it. And she begins lining up the drinks on the bar.
Rex is just staring at Astrid. Like, so obvious, just staring.
Yeah,
Mouth slightly ajar, just staring.
Yeah, and she's having this conversation and laughing, but she's scanning the bar. She obviously seems disinterested in this town guard. And you start to notice that, oh, he's trying to pick her up. and she's smiling and playing nice, but eventually she sees you and she goes, oh, I really must go. Yes, welcome to the Mossy Tankard. How may I help you? Oh,
Hi.
it's one of these. Hi, listen, I am just a normal person running a bar. There's no need to be nervous. I don't.
Oh,
bite.
he's beaming from ear to ear. Just beaming. Totally. You're awesome.
Thank you. Yes, I am.
I'm so sorry. But I just have to say that I have sung your song so many times. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Will you be drinking something tonight, or?
No, thank you. I'm actually performing. But
Oh, best of luck.
thank you. You don't know how much that means for me. Means to me coming from you. Yeah. It's just very nice to meet you. Can I ask you a huge favor? I will pay you for it. My mother she is a huge fan. He kind of like scans the bar and just grabs like a napkin or something. Can you please write something for my mother? Her name is Rita. I will pay you for it. please.
Listen, darling, you're cute. But if a single other person sees me sign that napkin, that will be the rest of my night. I hope you understand.
Yeah, so I want to do something. I am going to secretly take my hand behind my back and start to conjure a spell, which the spell is friends, and go, oh, well, if you don't mind, maybe we could, meet after, the competition, and you could do so, no one sees?
Does Friends have a verbal component?
It, I think so, but let me check.
No.
Hang on one second.
Dramatic material.
Okay, then I need a sleight of hand check. I'm going to roll a perception. By the way, you are trying to charm a level 20 bard.
Oh damn. Okay. Well,
Speed.
he might get a lesson learned. So let's just go for it. So you said sleight of hand, correct?
Yes.
Shit.
Yes. While he's doing that, I want to bring
It'll be a 18.
ales to the rest of the party.
Well,
The sleight of hand.
with her plus 10,
Oh god.
she got a 23.
Oh well.
And
Rest in
Whoa.
pieces.
as your magic begins to weave, she speaks Elvish and casts a counterspell on you and leans down and goes, I like you, darling. You've got moxie. Best of luck to you in the competition tonight. But if you ever try to cast a spell on me ever again, I will sell your soul to a devil at a crossroads.
Yes, ma'am. And he'll turn around and just kind of do the walk of shame to the table.
So, Bacchus, were you about to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say while he was talking, I'll just bring all the party members their ale.
Absolutely. make a dexterity check to carry nine tankards of ale.
Perfect. I'm super good at those, so don't worry. 8.
When you get back, you have all the tankards in your hand. Not much ale left in them.
I go back to the bar and say, 10 more, please.
And we're gonna repeat the process.
At this time, I'd like to ask if someone can help me carry them.
Yes, absolutely. And she gets a tray, and she's like, "Will this help you?" And she puts them on a tray.
Just for perspective's sake, am I the tallest person in here?
Looking around. Yeah,
He's definitely
probably.
the tallest out of the party.
Yeah, you're definitely the tallest in
Well,
here.
how tall are you?
Like 9 feet.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
By the way, Bacchus, as you walked past these two hooded figures, they are trying really hard to hide their faces and look as edgy as possible.
Oh, that's interesting. And say, cheer up, it's a party, as I walk by.
You cheer up, old man. Jeez.
Old man, I am but 60.
Oh,
I am very
God.
young for Loxodon.
You're ancient. And as he looks up at you to speak, you kind of see like the very pointed chin and red skin of a tiefling who's got like really dramatic eyeliner and just looks like he's maybe 17.
Well, blessings to you, friend. And then just walk away.
Yuck. As you walk and you carry, this time successfully, the drinks to the table. Razimul, you step up to the bar,
Yeah.
right where Astrid is, and goes, "Ooh, a kinku. Ah, I had some of them in my backup choir. How can we help you?
I will just put like 2 gold as a tip and say, I saw what my friend did. I apologize for him.
Oh,
I'm just gonna leave a
darling,
tip.
if you only knew how often that happened. There's a
Even
reason I
so.
stopped performing.
He'll kind of nod, and then he'll go over and talk to the barmaid and get some food because he's hungry. He doesn't really want to drink.
Oh,
He's definitely
absolutely. She goes in. I'm sorry, I don't know much about Kinku. Do you eat meat or are
Yes.
you a veg? She goes and she brings back a platter that has some chopped vegetables, some cheeses, and some meats on it for you.
I was only just gonna say I'll take a meat and cheese tray.
Yep, that's basically what you get, and with some bread on it as well.
I'll just sit in the seat and kind of relax. And eat until he's
Okay.
done.
Razimul, as you stepped up to the bar, can I get another perception check from you?
Here we go. Oh, that one's good. 19.
Yeah. So there's a mysterious elf kind of up in the north side, and you notice that he's paying particular attention to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll kind of see if I can like lock eyes with him. If I like notice he's looking at me, I'll try to like dead stare at him and then try to call
Absolutely.
him over.
Absolutely. And he's not hiding that he's staring at you at all. And he sees you wave towards him, and he kind of chuckles to himself and leans against the wall and then waves you to him.
I will ask the barmaid for just an ale or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Oculus paid enough for all of you.
Yeah, put it on Oculus's tab. That's fine. And then I'll
We're getting
come over
Toasted.
and offer him an ale and say, "Can I help you, friend?"
Ah, Razimul, how are you?
I'm okay, but I can't say that I know you, sir.
Oh,
Apologies.
I'm sorry. My name is Simon. How are you?
I'm good. Tired, but good.
Yes, and is she asleep? And he reaches out and touches the lantern.
Kind of like, I don't know if bird's eyes can go wide, but I mean, he'll kind of look in there, and he can look in there too, and he can. She's kind of in like her little pocket world. She's kind of like running around the flame.
It's quite busy here. I know a way we can talk. And he claps his hands and casts time stop. And everybody in the bar, your friends, the partiers, everybody but you and this elf is moving. Razimul, you look around kind of startled as you see there is foam from ales frozen in midair. There is like people who were throwing cheese up to catch it in their mouth are frozen. Everybody around you is locked in time. Ah, that's better. So, I've heard you reach out. How can Navir help you?
Razumar will be, I mean, shocked. Yeah, I don't think he's ever seen this level of power before. But he's also in like, obviously, this isn't a dragon of legend. He was kind of doesn't just believe that this is
Good,
Navir.
good. But how do you respond when he says that?
I seem to misunderstand you, friend. Do you follow the religion of Navir as well?
Oh, one might say I started it.
Are you
Skeptical. I see here. How about this? And he locks eyes with you again, and his eyes flash a blinding white light, and for a brief moment in front of you, you see the face of this gigantic, ancient solar dragon. And just as quickly as the flash happened, it disappears, and the face of the mysterious elf named Simon is in front of you.
I think Razumal would, like, with the light and what he saw, he would fall, like, backwards and then instantly go into, like, a kneel to a pray and just be absolutely dumbfounded. Like, he can't believe that his god is here.
Oh, stop that. Stand up. We only have a little while left. I haven't been to Minhall in so long. And I heard your voice in particular. I'm not sure why. So, I decided to come down and see how things are going since I left.
I don't know. I don't know what he would know what to say.
Yeah.
I think he would, recognizing who it is, I think he would switch to Draconic for sure. And say, how do you address a god? I wouldn't say like my liege or anything like that.
Yeah, I understand that this could be a bit much. I thought it might be. That's why I froze everybody so that they didn't witness what just happened. So I just wanted to let you know that I've heard you. And I'm going to be paying particular interest. Don't let me down.
He'll finally catch his tongue and be like, I'm unworthy of this praise or this your attention. Navir, I guess I'll just Lord Navir.
I think down here, when I look like this, call me Simon. I don't want to start a panic. Have the council gathering up dragon slayers. But I'll be in touch. And as soon as he says that, he vanishes. And everybody in the bar starts moving again. Time unfreezes. And Razumal is left standing there talking to a wall.
So, DM, before we continue, I have a question. I have the Ring of Free action, so would that have worked on me?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure, because it'd have been so funny if it didn't, and Brex thinks it's a game, and he's like frozen too.
No, that ring's not powerful enough to offset
Gotcha.
a ninth level spell.
Oh god, yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, Razumal, you're left there. Spilled beer from when you fell down. And
Oh, he didn't take the beer with him.
oh, I thought you got an ale and walked over.
Yeah, I got it for him. I offered.
Oh
it to
yeah,
him
no,
as
he
well.
didn't take the ale.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I think Razumal would be he would be absolutely dumbfounded, completely awestruck, and I think he would honestly leave.
Really?
Yeah, he would go outside. Not. I don't know. He needs to pray or something. Focus himself.
Okay. You leave. The rest of you start scoping around. You see Jinx and Tink are sat with a couple, what are obviously bards as well. There's an elven woman with blue hair and a dwarf with a long gray beard and a red hat on his head. You start to recognize that some of these people are your competition. And you mayhaps could, I don't know, try to be sneaky and do things or not. But I just wanted to let you know the options were there for people if you wanted to tip the scales. That goes for your party too.
I was going to say, for Brex, I think he is really like wholeheartedly in this competition and does not cheat. He wants to actually win it for his pride and for his mother, and just have the joy of winning and it be him who won with like no other, like anything else aiding him in winning. So Brex will not, but if any other party would wish to, that is completely their will, not mine.
Boculus is going to lean over to Brex and go, and this is after he's probably like hard down 3 or 4 of these ales. Buddy, you think you can win this thing?
Honestly, I don't know. I only finished the song last night, so I hope so.
Good enough for me. And then Boculus kind of like stumbles back to the bar, and he's, I guess, Astrid. He like kind of waves her over until she gets like close enough, and he's like, "Who's taking the odds around here? Where can an elephant make a friendly bet around these parts?"
Oh, you want to make a bet? The sheriff.
Yes, of course.
No bet is made in this town except with the sheriff.
Oh, the secretary at the door, you say?
I wouldn't call him that.
Oh, lovely. Okay. How much is left on my tab, by chance?
Oh, let me go over and... Yeah, you paid 50 gold. It's going to be a hard time drinking that away.
Oh, well, can I get my next round in the form of a keg, please?
You want the entire keg?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's going to cost you more than 50 gold. I've got to supply everybody here tonight, so you're kind of
how much?
inconvenient to me.
What's the largest container you have that isn't a keg?
Das Boot?
Das Boot. Lovely. But you see, my feet are very oddly shaped, unfortunately. For I am
She goes back and
humanoid.
she grabs this giant boot-shaped tankard and brings it and sets it down. Looks like it would fit probably 4 of the regular tankards of beer in it.
Oh, lovely. I will take 2 of those, please.
There's only 1 in the whole bar.
Oh.
Usually we fill this one with dwarven ale, and that's much stronger than the...
Oh, perfect. That will be fantastic.
Yeah, there you go. So, I didn't know you were going to do this, so you got about 25 gold left on your tab.
Perfect. More than enough. I need to go and see the secretary.
Oh, don't call him that.
Oh, don't worry. I won't forget. I promise. And as you can tell, Boculus has like barely ever drank in his life. So,
man, those traps messed him up.
that was some emotional damage right there.
Yeah.
Get over here.
What can I do for you?
I heard you're the man to talk about putting bets down.
You trying to bring gambling to my city, boy?
Shit.
Well,
he says that before he sees your face, and then he chuckles and he reaches down and pulls out a notebook. Yeah. Who you betting on?
You see that little guy over there? He kind of turns around and points towards Brex.
And he goes, yeah, and he looks at the list. Brex. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, what are the odds on that one?
Considering I've never heard of him before and I know who's here, I'll give you 10 to 1.
10 to 1. Fantastic. And what's the maximum wager your town accepts?
On a 10 to 1 bet, I'm gonna have to cap you at 50 gold.
50 gold? You bet. Not a problem. Hand him a pouch of gold.
Yeah, and he opens it up, looks in, kind of shakes it, and pockets it, and then writes down in his notebook, okay. If any of your friends would also like to join in the wager, just let me know.
Awesome. You're probably the nicest sheriff I've ever met.
Yeah. He looks over at the bar and kind of gives the "we're cutting this one off" signal.
Thank you, good sir. And then instead of going back to the table, he's just gonna kind of like go and sit in the corner and just stick his trunk into this boot.
Oh, what are the rest of you doing?
Valiant will look over to Brex. Even if you don't win, I'm sure the song will be great. But if you'll excuse me for a moment, and Valiant will make his way over to the sheriff to inquire, or inquiry. By chance, do you guys have any messenger pigeons in the town?
There's a post, but it's awful late. They're closed. As a matter of fact, you see the guy passed out at the bar? And this guy right here is face first. Yeah, he runs the post. So probably not getting a letter off tonight.
Thank you for your information.
Everybody in town's here right now. But there is one in town. If you stay the night, you can go and see him in the morning. I wouldn't come around till about 11. He's probably going to have a hard time getting out of bed.
Good to know. Thank you, sir. And he'll make his way back to the table. And he'll pull out some parchment, a pen, or quill, and he'll start writing a letter.
Ooh, you writing to mama?
Yes, he's writing to his mother and his sister.
Okay. Lady Eleanor, right?
Yes, yes.
See, I do read your backstories, folks. Okay, and as the conversations are happening, it looks like Razamul, you make your way back in.
Yes, after he's collecting himself. Is this just a bar, or is it a bar and an inn?
So she runs an inn, but the actual rooms are like outbuildings. She owns a huge chunk of property, so it's kind of like, bed and breakfast kind of deal. You got to walk down a nice walking path to get to where your bungalow would be. She runs a very fancy establishment.
She will go up and she will oh god, how many people do we have? We have what? Technically what, 7 with Sir Denigan?
Yeah.
How she'll ask her like how big are the rooms, I guess.
We don't have many left. There is the honeymoon suite still. And then we have one that's kind of under maintenance right now. There's 3 beds in that one, but I won't go into what happened in there. You probably don't want that one. And then we do have our it's an economy room. It's not very fancy. It's about 6 cots. But it's sheltered.
Razamol will take the honeymoon suite and he will do Sir Denigan and Sir Valiant as their nobility as he sees them, so they get the nicest room.
Okay.
And I guess that's 2.
I really thought you were going to stick Sir Denigan in the one that needed maintenance. So good job on you for not going there.
He would recognize. Just the fact that they're Sir, he would recognize that. And I guess he'll pay for the one with the 6 cots, I guess.
Okay, so it is 25 gold for the suite, and it is 15 silver for the other.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the suite.
So what, 27 and a half?
Yep.
Okay. And then 5 silver. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have silver. I'll just give her 28.
Okay, that'll work.
And then I will take the keys. I will give Sir Denigan his key and tell Sir Valiant, that you guys are in. I don't know. I'm assuming she gave me directions to where it is, and
Yeah,
I'll tell him.
exactly.
And then I'll tell Brex and the rest of the party where the rest of us will stay. Saying that I bought rooms, and I'll go up to Brex and how do you say break leg? Yes,
Thank you, Bird.
yes. Good night, human. And then he'll leave and go. Tells the party that he's going to his room to go to sleep.
Yes, and as the party dies down, everybody's in here, well, not dying down. But it does reach a point when people are like, okay, let's get this show on the road. This town guard, he takes the stage, and ladies and gentlemen, and all the things in between, we are ready to begin tonight. Welcome to the 25th annual Battle of the Bards, hosted by our forever gracious and always beautiful Astrid Greenleaf. And he motions towards the bar, and everybody starts clapping and cheering and hooting and hollering. And our first competitors tonight will be the Midnight Mirage. And these two cloaked tieflings make their way up to the bar as he steps down, or the stage.
You better believe that Boculus is booing these guys as they go up.
Okay, I need to get my pencil. Midnight Mirage is going to make a performance check. You will not know what that performance check was unless I think it's so bad I need to narrate it or so good I need to narrate it. Okay, so speaking of, these guys, did anybody have like friends who were in a cover band of like My Chemical Romance, but you didn't have the heart to tell them they were awful? That's what this sounds like.
Oh God.
Whatever the equivalent
Oh,
of
man.
just emo Minholian bard music would sound. It's so sad and pathetic, and it wraps up. And how do you guys react as the rest of the crowd is kind of looking around like, what was that? The name of the song was Blood Moon Rising.
It just sounds like an emo song. I love it. Rex will clap, but not loud, but he'll just kind of politely clap.
Yeah, and they just look absolutely embarrassed as they
Yeah,
quickly
Oculus will definitely boo them off the stage.
Oh
with
God.
with heads down, head back to the table, and the guard takes the stage again, and he says, "Next up, we have Thunderstrum." And this dwarf stands up, and he's got a lute, but it's not like any lute you've ever seen before. It doesn't have a hole in it. It's just like, and it's got these metallic parts, and he pulls out this little box with a screen on it, and he just ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rock? His voice booms out, and the crowd just goes nuts. My name is Thunderstrum, and anyways, here's Wondrous Barricade. And he starts playing Wonderwall. And it's an alright song. It's an alright performance. It's not the best thing you've ever heard, but it's definitely better than what Midnight Mirage got. There we go. And his song wraps up, and he takes his seat back, beaming. Next up, we have the Sparkling Gnomes. And Tink and Jinx take the stage.
Rex will clap really loudly for them.
Yeah, and a lot of people do. These are the odds-on favorites to win tonight.
Heck yeah.
And As cliche as it is, they are going to play Woolly Eyed Joseph, just as they practiced. Okay, and they got a much better roll. It is just as good
Oh my god.
as was on the road. In fact, better. Okay. And last up,
Oculus gets up and dances for that one. This is what he looks like.
he starts raving. He's got glow sticks from somewhere. Is Harmony Calloway is the name of the next performer, and that's that blue-haired elf. As she takes the stage. And she sings a, I don't know, come up with a comedic title for somebody that I used to know. I ran out of comedic titles.
Hey, it's that guy.
And her role, okay. She was not quite as good as the Sparkling Nomies, but better than Thunderstruck. Or Thunderstrum, sorry. As we make this check. And then finally, Brex, the town guard, steps up. And we have a new competitor. Last minute sign up. Made it just in time. Please give it up for Brex.
Woo!
And people are drunk that they do clap Brex as you step up on stage.
And give him a big elephant roar.
Absolutely. And Brex, as you step up
Mhm.
and turn and face the crowd, and you realize this is one of the biggest crowds you've ever played for before in your life.
Mhm.
I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, here comes the vom.
For some reason, it rolled it at advantage. I don't know why, but it did. I got a 13 though, is the lowest number, and a 20.
Okay.
I don't know why it rolled at advantage.
That's okay. 13. The DC was 12 to not
Cool.
get stage fright.
Gotcha.
What you're going to do is you're going to describe for us your song.
Okay.
You're going to tell us what it's about, and if you want to do any kind of like magic and light shows, tell us about your
Mhm.
performance. This is your
Okay.
moment to shine.
Awesome.
And then at the end of it, you're going to make a performance check.
Okay.
Also, I need you to take advantage on that, and you feel magic from somewhere overtake you as a spell is cast on you, known as Enhance Ability, Eagle's Splendor. So you get advantage on the check, and
Okay.
think you can take expertise in performance, or at least it just gives you advantage. You'd have to relook it up, but
Gotcha.
it's called Eagle Splendor. But describe to us your performance.
Okay. So Breck steps up to the stage and he's gonna bow and go. Hello, everyone. My name is Brex. I come from the small town of Nayton. And I am here to close the show out, I guess. And I would like to slow it down a little bit for you guys. And he'll, assuming there's a bar stool on the thing.
Yeah, there's some stools there. There's actually
Yep.
some house instruments in case you didn't want to play
Gotcha.
your own lute.
No, he'll play his lute. So he'll sit down, and as he starts to play, he begins to sing a song that's very raw and honest and very deep. It's a very meaningful song. It's just a boy and his lute. It's a very acoustic, very campfire, just notes. It's just a very acoustic, raw sounding song. As he plays, green and purple swirls kind of like illuminate on the stage and kind of float up. They kind of like little tendrils kind of just float up to the ceiling as he plays. The song, it's called, I kind of took inspiration from another song, one of my favorite songs. The song is called Moving Parts. The song is about being unwaveringly optimistic. Like, it's just about taking what you have and going through life with all the pieces that you've just accumulated through life and just making the best of it. It's basically, he took a phrase that his mother always used on him anytime that he was complaining about school, or maybe, you know, he was working on a song and kind of maybe had like writer's block, and she would look at him and just go, well, you know, always use your moving parts, honey. And pretty much what she just meant was that basically just take what you have and just keep moving. Like, I mean, you may not have a lot, and you may have made just a little amount of a song, or you may just be, you've studied this little amount in school, but just take it and go. Just take your moving parts and work with them, and keep on moving. So that is what the song is about. As the song ends, you can kind of see that the song like means something to him. So he is kind of teary-eyed and maybe has shed a tear or two, and it's a very meaningful, raw, just beautiful song. And as it ends, the purple lights kind of die down, and the song kind of ends just beautifully. And then I will make the performance roll with advantage.
And you could bardic inspire yourself as you're singing too.
Cool. I forgot. There we go. Advantage. So I got a 22, and then what is the die roll for the bardic inspiration?
D8, I thought.
D8, yep. So a 29.
You absolutely crush it. Every person in this bar gives you a standing ovation. Even Astrid is clapping. The people
Oculus is
outside,
falling.
the people outside have gathered at the windows. The bouncers have come in. Even the sheriff turned around in his seat, and he is staring holes in Bogulus. As you, the highest roll that any of them got, the sparkling gnomes had +10 to this check and only rolled a 14.
Oh
and
my god.
that was the highest. I rolled
yeah.
I rolled a 4. So that should have been way harder for you to beat, but the tieflings got a 5, Thunderstrom got a 10, the gnomes got a 14, and Harmony Calloway got a 12. So
Heck yeah.
you knocked this out of the park, and there is no doubt in your mind that you have just won this competition.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Good
And
job,
he's
you
just
broke leg.
he's just like in, he is a pro at heart. This is
You're breaking
in
up.
his element.
You broke
Yeah,
up.
he's-
You broke up so bad we didn't catch all of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think you got too excited and you overloaded
Very
your
much
mic.
so.
You
Am I
overloaded
good
your
now? Can
mic.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So he's like in his element. Like, he knows like this is just solidify that more. So he's like very in awe and just stands there in all of the glory and takes it.
Yeah, and you feel your pocket be nudged by something.
Mhm.
Do you check your pocket?
Yes.
Inside is a napkin that says, "To Rita, you raised a wonderful boy, Astrid Greenleaf."
He will look across the bar at Astrid, kind of just beam.
Yeah.
He doesn't take it out of his pocket at all.
And
The look of
Elfric,
knowing.
while the whole bar is, even Tank and Jinx, who he said he would own you, is clapping and is quite happy for you. Elfric storms across the bar to Bacchus and goes, You cheated. You had to have cheated.
I'm cheated, man. I'm just drinking. That's my boy. He's the best musician in the world.
Somebody cast a spell on him before he performed.
That didn't happen, and even if it did, you can't prove it.
I hope you all will not be staying long. Don't be here. Past, I don't know, like 11 o'clock tomorrow. Just get out of my town, okay? Here's your gold. And he throws 500 gold at you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Oh!
No shit.
He clinches up, but he turns and walks back. And, yeah, Brex, you are going to celebrate. And that is where we are going to cut off for tonight. You have made 5,000 gold, my friend.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
Nice,
And
nice.
we will pull this
Well, considering he kind of cheated, but it's okay. He does not know that, so
Where did that spell come from?
yeah. We will never know.
And no, you will know that Simon never doesn't take credit for the things he does. Simon loves him some Simon. So, yeah, we're going to move on to Stars and Wishes. Sane, we'll start with you tonight.
Oh man. Good combat off the start to kind of get us back into our characters. Felt really good. It was fun. I liked using some spells. Every time we play after a week of not playing or just the week in general, I always forget my character, so it's always fun relearning. And then the whole Simon thing, I was Razamol for that time because I was not expecting that at all. That was crazy. I knew it was coming. Everybody's been telling me, watch out for Simon. So as soon as you said Simon, I was like, oh, I know some shit's going down tonight. And then good job on Brex for his performance. Killed it, even though Razamol wasn't there. But all in all, great session. Wishes. Hopefully we can get everybody here in the next coming weeks. I know Oculus is going to be here next week. But hopefully we'll get the whole party going. Hope John gets in here. I'm excited to see more about John's character.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Sucks to be here for one session, then have to miss two. We miss you, buddy.
Heck yeah.
OSP. Stars and Wishes.
Yeah, the combat was fun. Roleplay was fun. Good mixture session. Even the just exploring is fun. I never even thought about watching the horses, so that's a good heads up there. Yeah, wishes. I mean, I'm gonna be gone next week, but yeah, the everybody together thing probably. Otherwise, I had a lot of fun. MVP to Brex, of course, for making Oculus 500 gold.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Patrick.
Yeah, I'd have to give MVP to Brex as well. In combat, he was great. With the fireballs, I'm kidding. Yeah, and the performance, I can tell you definitely put a lot of thought into it. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Wishes, damn, I don't know, like everything's great. I don't really have one.
Indeed.
I mean, yeah. Despite not having people here, I guess, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. D&D.
It happens.
So, yeah.
It's all gonna happen to us at one point in time.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's it.
Knowing what the first encounter is next week, I kind of wish OSP was going to be here. That'd be a good one
man.
from Oculus. But you guys will have to figure it out on your own. And with that, Kyle, it looks like you've won MVP tonight, so you can take the inspiration if you don't already have one.
Heck yeah.
And then give me your stars and wishes.
Honestly, just a great session. This is the highlight of my week. I once Sunday hits, I'm like, oh, I'm like fiending. I'm like, I need to play Minhall. What is going on with my life? Like, this is just we got an outstanding like group. It's just we got an amazing DM. Great combat, great role play. I'm really invested in Razimul's storyline. I'm really excited to see that. I got a little tidbit of Survalians today. That was really interesting. Great to see that. Um, um, I'm definitely gonna give my MVP. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna give mine to Razumel because I'm really excited to see everyone's backstory, and I really want to like delve into y'all's characters and like get to know the tidbits of information. And we got to see a lot of Razumel's characters. So I loved that. And yeah, wishes. I'm the same as everyone. I'm really excited. Me and John have been like texting on the side, and he's a really cool guy. I really like him a lot. And I'm really excited for him to like get fully invested in all of us. So I'm excited for everyone to be back. So yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I kind of miss not having Jory here this week. This would have been a good scene for Jory to be in this bar. So I'll go ahead and go stars you guys for my little puzzle combat thing, just running in naked and afraid into those darkness bubbles and having to avoid some traps. I like that. Good strategy with the combat. You guys did quite well. Saturday almost lost people during that fight. But they also had hold person. As soon as the sorceress threw one fireball, she was held for the rest of the fight. But like I said, because we were shorthanded, I kind of scaled back the fight. They had twice as many bandits in their fight as you guys had.
Wow.
So because we were short, I kind of scaled it back. Kind of wishing I wouldn't have. I think you guys could have handled it now that I saw you run. But I didn't want to take the chance. Right? Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to TPK the party by accident. So it's one of those things. You could always add more if you need to, but once they're on the board, there's no taking them away. So yeah, I cut it close there. Simon is my favorite person to roleplay as. He is. Yeah, I'm just not gonna spoil anything. He's great. He's my favorite.
I can't wait to learn more.
Yeah, and the bard performance was wonderful. I can't believe that I rolled a 4 with a +10 to that performance.
Heck yeah.
It's definitely Wednesday won the Battle of the Bards as well. They got the 5,000 gold.
Heck yeah.
Their bard Winter, and then because there were no bards at the Saturday table, I put them in Green Hollow the day before. That way they could decide whether or not they wanted to spend the night there and somebody give it a shot, you know? Maybe cheat and win kind of deal. But none of them chose to, and they just moved on shortly after having their interactions in the bar the night before when all the prep was happening for the battle. So nobody at Saturday did it, but hey, you guys made it through it. This was a really fun session, one I really loved running. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out of the stream. But as always, I'll stick around in Discord for a little while. Thank you, everybody who came out and joined in the chat. You guys have a wonderful night. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night. Bye, stream.
Good night, guys.